Here's meteorologist Brad Spakowitz, live from Storm Center 2 HD. Brought to you by Mills Fleet Farm.
All right, let's start with Snow Tracker, where we discover some scattered sprinkles and flurries across northeastern Wisconsin. And somewhere up over here, if you haven't had a few snow showers yet, you might. And if it tries really hard, maybe there's a little slushy accumulation, maybe a spotty 1-inch amount. But most areas would just be a little thin coating of slush. Still, might be slippery somewhere, so keep on your toes. Otherwise, weather headlines for the next 24 hours and beyond. The spotty light mix will end this evening. Your weekend should be mostly dry, but it will be cooler Saturday and much colder for your Sunday. But for the time being, we're watching again this area of a little bit of sprinkles there and the snow to the north. It's all a little disturbance. You can see it spinning around right there. As it swings on through, it's going to shift the wind over to the northwest. It's already pulling in colder air across the northern plains. You can see it there, and that'll all swing on through, and that's why your weekend will be once again colder than what we expect and certainly deserve. But with that said, here's Pinpoint Predictor, 7 o'clock this evening. Again, the scattered snow and rain comes and goes pretty quickly. It's out of here by mid to late evening. Certainly by the midnight hour, the second half of the night should essentially be dry. We might even get some breaks in the clouds there. Nighttime lows tonight, some teens in the north, low to mid 20s for Green Bay, the Fox Cities, and along the Lake Michigan shoreline. All right, let's check out your weekend. Here's tomorrow morning. We actually have a pretty good chance to start the day with some sun, but probably around the noon hour or shortly thereafter, we'll get a little bit more in the way of clouds. And notice by 4 p.m. Predictor actually puts out a handful of flurries. Not etched in stone, it's a chance. Even if it happens, no big deal there. But your daytime highs will be at least 10 degrees cooler than today for most of us. That'll be a lot of upper 20s and a handful of low 30s, maybe even some middle 30s there west of the Fox Cities. So that's your Saturday. Here comes Sunday, 7 o'clock in the morning. Sunday will be almost a carbon copy of last Sunday. You might remember it had plenty of sunshine. We'll have plenty of sun again this Sunday, but it will be even colder than tomorrow. In fact, for many of us, we should be somewhere between 20 and 25 for a daytime high on Sunday. Fortunately for Sunday, not much wind, so we won't have to worry about wind chills there. But I'm thinking further down the road. Monday night into Tuesday, maybe a few snow showers there. Really, the day to watch over the next 7 days will be next Thursday, and I know that's a long time away. The timing may change and the type of precipitation may change, but right now it looks like it could be rain and or snow or some sort of mix in there, so we'll certainly keep tabs on that in the coming days. And also I mentioned earlier, you know, this winter seems to last forever. I found this sign of spring in my backyard, and if you look carefully, those are little tulips starting to come up between the stones. But I thought that was substantially enough until I took the picture into my computer and I looked at it really close, and look what else I found. I didn't see it there at the time, but what's that? A bug. And even more, and then my thought was, okay, is it dead? Is it just left over from last year? No. No. When I went back and looked at other pictures I'd taken, it actually had moved around. So there's two signs of spring right there. If you have any and you want to share them to us, please post it to my Facebook page, send it to stormcenter2 at WBAY.com, or use hashtag WBAYSpring. So maybe you can send something along there and we can share them with everybody, just to keep our hopes up. Otherwise, 38 now at Shawano, 36 at Appleton, a 35 there at Manitowoc. Meanwhile, officially at the National Weather Service in Green Bay, 36 feels like 28 with a south wind at 12 miles per hour. So from Storm Center 2, here's your forecast for tonight. That little light wintry mix or some snow in the north, might be a little slush there. Otherwise, a spotty rain or snow shower in the south. Upper teens and low to mid 20s for nighttime lows. Then ahead for tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds and perhaps a few passing afternoon flurries. Look for highs to be mostly in the upper 20s to around the 30-degree mark. Pretty cold tomorrow night. We're going to drop down to 7. 23 on Sunday despite ample sunshine. And then Sunday night, 5 degrees. For Monday, most of the day Monday and Tuesday will be dry, but somewhere in there late Monday, Monday night, early Tuesday, maybe a few spotty snow showers. 30 on Monday, 28 there on Tuesday, 34 next Wednesday, almost 40 next Thursday, but Thursday will be the day to watch with a chance of some rain, mix, and or snow.
I don't think that box elder bug's gonna like that 5 degrees.
He might be thinking about crawling under one of those rocks.
You know it's been a long winter when we get excited about box elder bugs.
Exactly.
Well, after a very foggy weekend, another foggy start to the work week today, and fog still in progress in some areas. Here's a live look outside with our Skycam network. In Appleton, some fog, and we can take you over to Manitowoc where the fog is even thicker. In fact, there are still some spots there, especially to the far north, where visibility is down to around 0 right around Shawano. But in many instances, actually in the north, the fog is starting to thin a little bit. It might be a slow, gradual process as the evening wears on. With that said, areas north of Green Bay still covered by dense dense fog advisory until 6 p.m. And along the lakeshore all the way down to Milwaukee, it is until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. The other thing, we've seen the arrival of rain. In fact, many of us seen some light rain and drizzle now moving across the area with much more rain to come. So no surprise in your first forecast, fog and rain and mild 40s this evening. And ahead for tomorrow, some cooler temperatures and snow. We'll talk more about that with Pinpoint Predictor in a few moments.
Here's meteorologist Brad Spakowitz, live from Storm Center 2, brought to you by Mills Fleet Farm.
All right, just to kick things off, a quick summary on the fog across northeastern Wisconsin, because we still have some pockets of very dense fog, especially to the north of Appleton and west of Green Bay, all the way up through the Wisconsin-Michigan border, and also at times in spots along the lakeshore. It's one of those situations where at times, for a moment or two, the fog lifts and then it, really thickens back up. But the bottom line is here in eastern Wisconsin, we still have a couple of dense fog advisories north of Green Bay. That shaded area there is until 6 p.m. tonight. That might be extended. We'll know within the hour. Otherwise, along the Lake Michigan shoreline from Door County all the way down through Milwaukee until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if you're headed southward on I-43, be warned, there could be some murkiness there. All right, snow tracker reveals rain for the time being across much of northeastern Wisconsin. It's moving north at about 35 miles per hour, along with a little bit of drizzle and mist thrown in for good measure. Here you are topside. And you can see to the south, plenty of rain. That's going to be headed in our direction overnight tonight. And yes, to the north, there are quite a large area of snow now back across Minnesota down into South Dakota, where there's even winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings for as much as 4 to 7 inches of snow there. I know it seems very close, very nearby to us, but we'll luck out. We should mostly be less than an inch in accumulation here. So just to kind of summarize this for you, where we're headed here with Pinpoint Predictor in a moment, fog and rain tonight. Light snow Tuesday, a little bit of a harsh wind and colder temperatures. Okay, here are more details with Pinpoint Predictor. 7 o'clock this evening. Areas of fog, areas of light rain along with drizzle and mist through the vast majority of the night. Not continuously, just on and off. That's the midnight hour. Notice towards daybreak tomorrow, a little bit of snow starting to fall in the northwestern corner of the viewing area. The rest of us, though, Marinette, Menominee, Peshtigo, Oconto, Green Bay, Appleton, the Fox Cities, along the lakeshore, we start the day with rain. And in fact, this is the latest version of Predictor. It updated since the 4 p.m. news. And notice that this one hangs on to the rain over eastern Wisconsin a little bit longer. Might not be until late morning around the noon hour before others of us switch over to snow, and then we'll still have some scattered snow showers and flurries during the afternoon hours. But as far as the accumulation, it's going to be light. Up over here to the far north, northern Marinette County, Forest Florence County, you might be closer to an inch and a half, but for most of us, it looks like it will be less than an inch. Now, I also mentioned you're going to have plenty of wind. In fact, those winds will be picking up to nearly 20 miles per hour tomorrow out of the northwest. That'll bring in cold air. Your daytime highs upper 30s, some low 40s south. Early in the day and thereafter, the temperatures slowly tumble as the remainder of the day wears on. And obviously, we might have some slippier roads, especially north of Green Bay tomorrow morning. I made that notation there on your severe weather outlook. The rest of the extended forecast here, which takes us all the way into Monday, looks pretty quiet at this point in time. Otherwise, currently 38 at Kewanee and at Antigo. The rest of us mainly in the lower 40s. Officially at the National Weather Service in Green Bay right now, 42. It feels like 38 with an east wind at 7 miles per hour. So from Storm Center 2, here's your forecast for tonight. Areas of fog, some of it dense, and periods of light rain, which might mix with or become some snow towards daybreak in the far northwest. Mostly mid-30s for nighttime lows tonight, and those will be your daytime highs tomorrow as temperatures slowly drop and that blustery wind kicks in. Any early morning rain should become snow again, generally less than 1 inch in accumulation. Probably a few wind-blown flurries tomorrow night in 22. Still a few flurries in the north on Wednesday and about 28 there. Last week we had a chance for a couple of days with sun and it never really materialized. This time of the year it's tough to get sunshine. We're at that low sun angle. Maybe we get some sun on Thursday and Friday. That would brighten Bill's spirits, I know for sure. 29 on Thursday, 30 on Friday, low 30s throughout the weekend. Looks rather cloudy on Saturday and Sunday, and by Monday, a light snow chance late in the day and about 34 degrees there.
Folks, I've even tried to bribe him. I mean, seriously, that doesn't work.
Bill, 50 cents? Really? Come on.
It was a pop. I mean,
it was a try.
Up the ante. Thank you, Brad.